Welcome back. CP Trades here, back with another weekly outlook for you guys. Today I'm gonna go over the trade I took on Friday, and after that I'm gonna review the charts for the coming week. Yeah, tough week for me, guys. I took 2 trades this week. Both of those trades got stopped out at break even, which was pretty frustrating for me. I don't know why, but yeah, I kinda got sick of this break-even streak I'm currently on right now. Yeah, that's why I now have learned to implement a bit more lower risk to reward ratios for the coming week, but that's for later. Let's straight dive in to the trade I took on Friday. Yeah, on Friday, as I looked on the charts, I noticed that we have again formed a inverse fair value gap and simultaneously formed a bullish daily fair value gap as well. So my idea was that I was again bullish, like for the 1000th time in a row. And I wanted to see a tap and a continuation based off the bullish daily fair value gap, which we then have already gotten coming into the day. So we saw this one. Let me clean up here. So that was the chart I was looking at right here. So I really love the reaction off of the daily fair value gap, but what I didn't really like is that we already swept low-hanging fruit high, and also how we reacted based off of the sweep. We formed a pretty big wick, which is not really nice to see. And also what I didn't like is that we have not really had manipulation down here. So my idea was looking at the 50-minute time frame. My whole narrative was based off of this 50-minute bullish FVJ. If we would have been bullish, I wanted to see a respecting of this 50-minute FVJ and a bullish confirmation based off of this 50-minute FVJ. But if we would have been bearish, I would like to see a inverse of this bullish 1 hour FVJ at 10 a.m. So if we would get a inverse of this at 10 a.m., my bias would be shorts with these equal lows as drawn liquidity. So my idea was to wait for market open and see what price gives us. And yeah, we skip forward. We see that we technically disrespected the 50-minute FVJ, but simultaneously we tapped this important 1 hour FVJ. So I was still bullish as long as we respect this 1 hour FVJ. And that's where I jumped into the lower time frames to see if we get a confirmation base off of this tap of the 1 hour FVJ. So I wanted to see either a inverse fair value gap of this 5-minute FVJ here, or a dive back lower to manipulate these lows to get an internal manipulation and then get a bullish reaction out of it that would allow us to get long here. And yeah, my drawn liquidity would have been this high here, which represents data highs here, this one, and this one as well caught my attention. I mean, it's a pretty nice swing high, which kind of formed relative equal highs here. So yeah, that was my idea for the day. And I have, at that point of time, the plan was set and it was all about waiting. So Then we got this one, this nice inverse fair value gap. And that's where I jumped in longs here, targeting data highs and swing high, higher time frame swing high as well. Sorry guys, my throat is kind of geeking. So yeah, and to be honest, trade looked really nice here. But then I don't really know why we just got stopped out at break even here. And then I gave myself a second chance to re-enter right here at this inverse value gap here. I mean, we got pretty nice displacement here, but what I didn't like about this trade is that we have no structure to form this, to get a narrative why we get this reaction. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, it looks kind of good, but there's no structural base to base this move off of, if you get what I mean. So that's I would like to see this form of reaction if we would have tapped, for example, a 50-minute or 5-minute FVJ, but we didn't have this one, so I don't know, that was not really a really good trade in my eyes. But I took it, and yeah, fortunately I got stopped out at break even because I already entered down here while we got the displacement to the upside. And yeah, after getting stopped out the second time, I just closed the charts and accepted the fact that this PA is not worth trading. I mean, these drawn liquidities were so clean. We have data highs here, 1 hour swing high here, so. But price does what price wants to do, right? So yeah, I accepted the fact and I closed the charts and got off. And we actually targeted these relative equal lows and even more to the downside. Now we are at a point of time where we can again say that we will target these lows here, but I don't really want to make new biases. I don't want to predict the market at this point of time. I just want to react off of it because I said so many times, for example here, that we are gonna get new all-time highs. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, we get all-time highs here. Oh, we tap this liquidity void. Now we gonna get new all-time highs. Oh, we inverse this fair value gap right here. Now we are going here, and then we inverse this bearish FEJ again. I could say that we will go to all-time highs here. Oh no. Sorry guys, we then inverse this bullish FEJ again. So as we see, we disrespect bullish and bearish PD arrays at the same manner. So that tells me that we are in a accumulation range. I mean, it's kind of obvious that we are in an accumulation phase. We are consolidating. And my idea right now is to just wait to either get the sweep of the low of the range or the high of the range. I mean, yeah, obviously I prefer a manipulation of the low of the range because that would align with the higher time frame drawn liquidity. That would then give us some nice structured narrative to get longs, but I don't really want to predict the price, where price wants to go. As long as we are in the range, my bias will be neutral until we sweep one of these ranges out. Yeah, that's my idea. I'm just gonna wait, and as long as we are in the range here, I will play more defense. I won't go for home runs. I think I already mentioned in the beginning of the video that I got stopped out twice, break even, this week after being in big profit. So that kind of hurts. If I would have gone for a 1-to-1, I would have been in profit. So yeah, I recognize conditions. I see we are not in the best conditions, and that's why I will play more defense, go for lower RR. And yeah, that's my plan for the coming time until we get a manipulation of this range. That's my idea. Yeah, let's take a look at the economic calendar, and we see we have some news. We also got red folder news on Monday, so that makes Monday tradable for me. Tuesday no news, but I would still consider trading it. Wednesday as well. We have FOMC meeting minutes in the PM session. I don't really consider FOMC meetings as high impact. And Thursday, Friday are trading days as well. We get some minor news, but yeah, I think should be okay to do it, to look for trades. Could be lower volume next week, lower volatility. Yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. That's everything I have to say right now. Stay safe as long as we are in the range here. Don't be too aggressive. Don't go for home runs. Take the small pieces of the pie and be happy with it until we get some more, just better time, until we get better time. Yeah, guys, that's it. Stay safe, trade well, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.